The 540 Show, Episode 3.
Hey, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Thomas, and this is the 540 Show.
How's it going, everybody? This is Ryan, and I'm with my guy Thomas, and we are here with the 540 Show.
What's going on, y'all?
How you doing over there, Thomas? You doing good?
I'm doing real good, brother. How you doing, man?
Doing good. It's been a while since we've been in here. It's good to get back.
Yeah, man. It's good to see you again. How long has it been? About a week and a half?
Yeah, we took a little week hiatus, you know. Things were going on.
Things were going on, man.
We'll get into that.
Had a little soul break. I'm going to let this intro ride out for a second.
You haven't heard this song since last time we're on here. I gotta hear it. You gotta hear it.
All right, man. Wait, why don't you tell me a little bit about what you had going on where you was going, brother?
Man, I have done all kinds of stuff. A lot of sorrow because the Redskins, they keep killing me. So there's been a lot of sorrow going on. I went to the Redskin game, the Steelers game, the first one, not the Cowboys one.
Right.
And I had a good time doing that. And other than that, you know, I've been working. You know, work's been real heavy. We got a lot of cars coming in where I'm at, so things have been real busy. What were you up to, man? You went on a little lake adventure. Let me hear about that.
Man, I did a little bit of everything on my. I went on a break for the
Was
soul.
it really a lake though? Because you call everything a lake. We'll be going to the river. He's like, we still going to the lake today? I'm like, no, we're going to the river.
Right. No, it was an actual lake. It was Lake Gaston, out in Gasburg. I believe that's North Carolina. It's a very, very...
It's right on the state line. Yeah, right past the state line.
It's so very, very close. There was a buoy, you know, because the house was technically in Virginia, and you rode the boat or anything past the buoy here in North Carolina. But yeah, so we went out there.
Nice little lake house, right? You guys are a lake house.
Yep. My buddy Alex, his parents have a lake house out there. Shout out Mr. and Mrs. Casey, if you guys are hearing this. How y'all doing? We went out there and we had a whole lot of fun. They had some jet skis. We were riding around on a pontoon boat.
You were on the jet ski?
Yeah, man. And
those things are dangerous.
Bro,
I'm telling you.
They were cool.
I had fun on them when I've rode them. I rode them one time. Had fun, but I could just tell if you wipe out, it's not going to feel too good.
Yeah, you can. I mean, they go up to 60 miles an hour. You know, I think the governor will cut off around like 56, 55 or something like that. But man, they go very fast.
When it's real choppy, like you gotta stand up and so you don't.
Yeah, because if you're bouncing on it, you know that'll hurt.
The first day I went, it was like real flat. The people I was with actually said they never see it like that.
Yeah,
so I got lucky the first day. The second day was like that.
Real choppy.
I couldn't go as fast. You know, I was scared. I was gonna bounce myself right off.
Yeah,
the thing.
A lot of times, Alex was telling me that like in the morning before there's a lot of boat traffic, the water is very flat. You can literally do whatever you want. But yeah, they were awesome, and they were some sport jet skis, so you could put it. They had an eco mode and a sport mode. You put the sport mode, it had a lot of just torque. So if you hit the throttle, turn it just a little bit. I mean, you make that thing do a 360 real fast.
Doing donuts in water.
Yeah,
so.
Man, it was a heck of an experience. So we did that. We tied a rope on the back. We did a little bit of skimboarding, or not. Was it wakeboarding?
Yeah.
We had a rope. We had a tire on the back.
So you were on the water. You were in the water all week.
The entire time, man. It was great. And you know, even the best part was that they had little hangout spots like islands. So you might ride your pontoon or your jet ski, whatever you're riding, to this little island, and everyone's just hanging out. They got chairs, foldable chairs, just popped out. Everybody's drinking a beer. You know, it's just a great hangout spot. So
that's good, man. I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, man, it was awesome time.
Nice little vacation, get out of the way. And you know, with the weather changing, you can't get out in the water. You know, it was a nice time probably to get out in the water before it gets cold again.
It was probably the last time you'd be able to get out there and have a really good time.
That's good. And then also, we got the video situation figured out. As you guys don't know, we had problems with our video because we want to add video to the show. Where we had to do a lot of work with the video cameras. We had to line up the audio. It was very, very difficult. Let's just say that. So we had to get a new camera, and we didn't really want to do it halfway.
Right.
And
let me super clarify, by the way, the cameras that we actually got right now are not it is not the super silly new HD camera that you guys are going to be seeing on episode 4.
HD. I'm going to be in HD.
That's right.
That's kind of scary.
You're gonna have to make sure that face is right. Everything.
I dressed up
crisp.
a little today, thinking that the HD camera was dropping today, and I get here and we got the SD camera, and I'm over here. I probably could have wore some sweatpants.
That you probably would have done all right.
With
that.
some sweatpants. And
right, but no, I just wanted to super clarify that. So we last episode 2, we had it was latency issues is what it was. The video would not line with the audio. It's not as easy as putting it, one in front of the other. It just, if you know what latency is, it basically just makes one file longer, the other file shorter, so it is impossible to line up.
Yeah, people. So with the the weekend vacation along with the video difficulties, we decided to take the week off because
just get the soul right.
Some of you would say, "Oh, they only did 2 episodes, took a week off." Well, a lot went in to get the show going. We worked for probably 2-3 months leading up just to drop the first show.
A lot.
So it felt like we really did take some time off for the first time in a while, and along with
very good point. I didn't even think of it that way.
Along with us also working other jobs, so
absolutely.
you got to throw all that in there. But
very
hey,
busy guys.
Not to talk about ourselves too much because that's not what we're here for. But so I touched a little bit on the Redskins earlier, and I went to that Redskin game.
How was that game?
That was the start of my little staycation, and I had a really good time at the game. I had really awesome seats, sat a couple rows off the field.
Did you do the whole tailgate? Get there real early?
Yeah,
barbecue.
Trey got there like 3-4 hours early. Tailgate.
Hey, shout out to Trey.
Shout out to Trey. Flew in from California to go to the game with me. We had a good time. The outcome was not what I was looking for. Obviously, we got beat. I mean, there's nothing to say about it. We just
Pittsburgh's a pretty good team.
Yeah, I had a good time though. It's like surprisingly, I live and die with the Skins.
Mm-hmm.
I had a good time. I found a way to have a good time regardless of the outcome because my boy Trey came back. But I ended up having a good time. So, but we'll get into the sports later in the show. I got a jam-packed sports segment.
Sweet.
A little bit of a sad sports segment because my Skins are 0-2. But there's lots of other things going on in the sports world other than that we'll get into later on in the show. But what we got coming next segment? We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Man, we do have a lot of stuff. So coming up next, we're gonna get a little bit on this tragedy that recently happened to
the shooting in Tulsa, right?
That's right, man. To Terrence Crutcher. Just real unfortunate, man. We're gonna touch on that a little bit. Like you said, we got some sports coming up. There's a not Drake, but The Game and Meek Mill.
Yeah, there's that beef.
It's crazy. And you know what? The Game lyrically murdered Meek. I mean,
I listened to it. Yeah,
it was crazy.
I definitely want to get into that. I got some stuff about Angelina and Jolie. Angelina and Jolie. That's funny. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie are separating, and they've been together for a long time, which is kind of crazy to see in Hollywood. So they're getting separated, and I think that's been coming because she was getting to the point where she was kind of becoming the crazy one.
That's right.
And trying to track him and see where he was going. So we'll get into that.
Nice.
There's some crazy details in that story.
Do a little bit of Super Bowl halftime show talk, man. We got some bars of the week, stars of the week.
We got the local flavor. We got stuff to talk about locally here
Absolutely.
too. We're gonna, that's the 540 show. That's what we're gonna talk about.
That's right, man. So we're gonna go ahead and take a break, and we're gonna catch y'all when we get right back.